How do I try to be more positive? Well, the first clue of why it isn't working for you is the word try. Anytime we're trying, we are putting out effort, we're efforting, okay? So trying energy is almost a certain way towards feeling a sense of failure. Instead of trying, just begin to do. Start by setting an intention. Set an intention inside of yourself to monitor your own thoughts. One way to do this really easily is to awaken your neutral observer. Just sit quietly and get into a meditative state, close your eyelids, and say, I now awaken my neutral observer. I set the intention to begin to monitor my own thoughts and to send up a red flag anytime I lapse into negative thinking. So right there, you're bringing online a part of yourself that is vigilant and that is watching. I imagine my neutral observer just seeing my thoughts scroll by on a computer monitor or something like this. You can ask your neutral observer to monitor for self-judgment. You can ask your neutral observer to monitor for criticism, fear, irrational beliefs, whatever it is that you're working on in the moment. Make it specific and relevant to what is currently up for you. And I'll give you an example. In my past, I had a lot of stupid judgment. I judged myself as stupid, and I would have thoughts that would run in a loop that would say something like, oh, you're so stupid, you're such an idiot, why did you do it that way? You know, what a stupid idiot. So I asked my neutral observer to alert me if I started running any stupid thoughts. And what would happen is I would get this like jolt of energy anytime that thinking went through my head. And then I was able to just send it compassion, say to that part, wow, you know, I hear you really wish I hadn't done it that way. And it's all right, it's okay. I want to remind you that that stupid is just a temporary feeling. It's not actually a thing. You are not that judgment. You're actually a divine being having a temporary human experience, and you're plugged into this source of innate intelligence. And as I would say these things to myself, the stupid judgment would just lift out of my system. And then I started saying it less and less and less. And the power of that thought, when it did come up, started to shrink, and it got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it was just this infinitesimal whisper. So you can begin to put your focused attention on your negative thinking and start to really love it up. And the first order of business is to hear it and to observe yourself in it, and then respond to it with compassion rather than with more judgment or more againstness. When you apply compassion to your negative thinking, it will gradually decrease until it is barely able to upset your peace in any way. Positive thinking will be the natural outcome of addressing your negative thoughts specifically. Many blessings of joy and vibrant freedom.